Call me Quirky. Quirky!
Thank you.
Holy crap! Look at the guy who's taking the picture standing there naked. Because that's my picture.
Oh.
There was a short period of time in my life where I was unemployed because I got fired from my job. And I was drinking wine and watching soaps. And I realized that this was not a good combination. You'll enjoy it. It gets better. Today is a sit around and yak day. I think we're just going to have a bitch session today. Well, sometimes you need to bitch about stuff.
True that.
I don't know if today's going to be that day, though.
It might. It
Ta-da.
might not. It might not be that
Ta-da,
day.
ta-da, ta-da.
Ta-da! Welcome to Tuesday. It is Tuesday. Everybody, welcome in and thanks for coming in. Brenda.
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 You said that like, what did she do? That's where I go. My brain space.
Oh, you got a negative thing going on.
I know, but you know,
Brenda,
years
Brenda.
of parental conditioning. Years of parental conditioning.
It's not a bad thing, baby. Not a bad thing.
I kind of can switch it quickly, but the first nanosecond is like, God, that sounded negative.
Mm-hmm.
Brenda, you get all the points that don't matter.
And then close behind you is Greg. Welcome, buddy. Welcome.
He was like 3 minutes past her.
Well, yeah, I'm not getting. We're not taking.
I can clock everybody here.
Attendance is not being taken. We're just saying hi.
I guess I'm in a mood today.
TC, welcome, darling. Welcome, Ethel. Greetings, dear. How
Hey,
are you
Ethel.
doing? Big hand wave. Big hand wave. Johnny's here. Welcome, buddy. How you doing? What's happening? What's shaking in your world?
Did you get those records yet?
Yeah.
Because you got a lot last week.
We got to talk about those turntables. That turntable situation too. I want to talk about.
Yeah.
All right. So we get TC, Dana, Brenda, Johnny, Ethel. I want to make sure.
Veronica Mika.
Hey, Veronica, how you doing?
I feel like I'm in the jungle calling birds or something.
Caw.
Mika.
No, I'm sorry. That's another thing. All right. Yeah. Sorry. Silver Hair Stacker's here. Welcome. How you doing, buddy? What's happening?
Hello.
It is another lovely week here in Michigan where it's 50 degrees and
Fall.
Autumn.
Where we
Depending on where
get
you're
about 3 weeks of fall and then we go right into winter
I love it.
for like months.
Most English speakers call it autumn. We call it fall because leaves fall, I guess. I don't know, but they call it fall.
And
There
I
you
don't rake, so I'm
She's voting
I'm
for bitch.
pissing off all our neighbors.
No, we're building a habitat for the under the leaves of creatures.
Because she's busy, and I'm not sure.
It's not laziness. It's building a habitat.
I'm like cruising around without a cane for the most part, right?
I worry about him. Patrick. Happy leap year, everyone. I don't know.
But there are things like my gardening right now,
Uh-huh.
cleaning up and mowing the lawn for like hopefully the last time. So she's like, should I rake the leaves? I'm like, no, you're going to mulch them mother truckers. And then we got a shit ton.
Yeah.
And because we have a pretty good sized maple. I mean, it's not huge. It's like a medium size.
Monster's here.
Medium size.
It's a medium maple
by the driveway.
It's a medium maple. Yeah. All right. What am I missing here? Did I forget everybody? I got everybody, I think. Ethel, Veronica, Patrick. No,
I am not
money,
jumping
everybody's-
in any leaves, dude. Because getting off the ground, not my thing.
Yeah. No. Those days are done.
So I am. Who asked me the question? How am I doing? Oh, Johnny loves his new pen. That's awesome.
Very cool.
Somebody asked me how I was doing. Oh, Ethel did.
Mm.
Ethel. I've been kind of lax on
There it is. I found it.
on the PT. Which
She's doing good though.
Sometimes you need to take a
Like
break.
yesterday, you didn't even go to PT.
Well, yeah,
Confession.
because I woke up, I went to go take
Your
a shower,
shoulder
and
hurt.
I couldn't lift my right arm to get out of my clothes. It hurt so bad. So at like the 11th hour, I called and canceled my appointment, which I really hate doing, but it hurts. It hurt so bad. I was just like, so,
Patrick-
but I'm doing good because
There's a riot.
we
Sunday.
got, I think told you guys Thursday. I think we went from a 115 when I got there Wednesday
to a 120.
to a 120
Yeah. Which is great.
after we worked the knee for a little bit.
Great. So, but you're going tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we
Yeah,
have.
hell or high water. I gotta go.
Let's hope for
I
neither
gotta
of
see my
those.
Josh.
I'm hoping for neither of those
I
things.
gotta see Josh.
Yeah, I know.
He's like my bud now. It's a professional buddy thing, but he's like my bud.
He has a good professional relationship with the man. There you go.
Yeah. And I like talking to him, and he's very encouraging.
Mhm.
And he's one of those guys. He's kind of quiet spoken, but he would tell me, like, you need to improve on this. You know, not without being really critical, but he would. Larry,
Hey there, how's it going, buddy?
Happy Tuesday to you too.
Happy Tuesday. Patrick Murphy says, "When are you gonna get the miniguns and stuff?"
Never.
It's not Grindhouse here, buddy.
It's like a little pop.
It's not Grindhouse.
It's like a little cap gun though, because occasionally there is a little pop in there.
It's not Grindhouse. She's not going. She's not going for
I'm
that.
not. Yeah.
She's not going for the full-on machine gun leg.
No.
No.
I think the fact that I can walk upright.
Well, that's huge.
Still working on the whole stairs thing.
I know.
I'm better at the stairs at PT than I am at home, because the ones at PT
Smoke
are
bombs.
bigger.
Maybe smoke bombs. Yeah. No.
No, that's why I got a butt.
I mean, if we want to travel, we don't want to get stopped by TSA, right?
Yeah, I've already got metal in me, so
The odds of them letting
flying
you on
is
the
gonna
plane with any kind of weaponry is pretty slim. Don't do the oil slick. No, don't do the oil slick. That'll just make you fall over. That's not good.
Hey, Michael, you little angry otter, you.
Michael, the angriest otter is here. Hello, darling. Yeah, so a lot of fun.
How was your weekend? How was everybody's weekend?
I had a pretty productive weekend, actually.
Yeah, we did.
I got the turntable in that
she bought.
I bought. It was 118 ducks on ducks. And let me tell you, getting them ducks in a row was hard.
Amazon's got a new bartering system.
You send them a duck, you get a credit. Look, here we go. Let me try one more time. $118, which is
not deers.
Not deers, but dollars. So $118 and change. Amazon Prime. This was the 1+1 that we talked about on Finding Your Music Mojo last week. There you go. StreamYard duck, exactly. Kind of like that.
Hey, Jennifer Hayes.
Hey, Jennifer, welcome, sweetie.
How you doing? So it's a nice little unit, and she says it plays pretty good.
In fact, I have taken, because we were getting some low, and thank you, Johnny, for talking about this Sunday music. I do that every Sunday, so go check them out. The 45 plays. The last few uploads of music have been kind of lower audio. The volume has not been as sufficient as I like it, and I got comments on it. And I have done nothing different. So I was worried that the audio transfer thing I use to put it on the computer from the turntable I use upstairs, which is a very old project turntable and a mixing board and was kind of failing me. So I took old said project turntable and moved it aside and put this other one in, which is the one I bought, and I hooked it up because it has a direct line to the computer. It has a USB out, and it has audio outs as well as Bluetooth out. I'm not using the Bluetooth right now, but I have shot some video, and I'm going to get it edited and put it up.
Are you going to do a review of it?
I'm doing a review. In fact, I waited to put the video up because I'm going to add to it. Thank you, Jennifer. I'm going to add to it the fact that I brought it in and I'm using it with my computer and using it to upload videos. So I'm going to add that to the review.
Okay.
So I'm going to shoot some more footage of it on the desk upstairs.
When you do the random 45 videos, are you adding the Christmas music in right now? You should.
Well, I'm gonna. What I actually
just for this month and next month.
What I thought I would do is do a full-on Christmas one.
I think you still should add them in periodically, but just one.
Okay.
Leading up, I mean.
Okay.
I know we haven't hit Thanksgiving yet, but who
Don't
cares?
even at Thanksgiving yet.
Christmas music is fun.
I know. Thank you, Jennifer, for putting that up. Yeah. So engage the brain. I know it's hard. It's hard. All my ducks are not in a row, as I say. But yeah, so I'm going to use that for the next few videos. You see, I didn't use it for Wednesdays, but I think I'm using it for Fridays. Because
Jennifer just says, "Say yes, dear."
72 was a great year for music. I agree. Jennifer said, just say yes.
No
Yeah.
Christmas music until after Thanksgiving. Dude, we're selling it right now. So why wouldn't we put it on the video to encourage people to purchase said Christmas music?
There you go.
Because if you don't sell it now, you won't get it in time.
So the random 45 plays is stuff that I put up on Whatnot. So we are putting those up on Whatnot. So it's kind of got to be that way. You know what I mean? There you go.
But yes, I
Yes,
think
dear.
I think after Thanksgiving, doing one that is all Christmas music, because God knows we got the 45s, and you can even do the ones that we have for pot, for giveaway and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
just biased to 1972. I love 70s and music as well. 72 for some reason must be like
70s and 80s music is my thing.
Yep.
Mostly.
Yep. Let's see. Sales are fine. Hadn't thought of that. Sale have permission for Christmas music as of October 1st. Hey, there you go. I guess that's how it works. So yeah, we're bringing them. You'll see the new turntable on probably the Friday album play, and then because I pre-record stuff and I have to edit it in, so some of it'll be the new turntable. So that'll be cool. But yeah, it works great. In fact, I had to adjust the audio settings down a bit because it was really, really well configured for that. So I might be using that one and get rid of. It's heavy.
I suggested that.
That thing weighs a tonnage. It's at least a 20-pound turntable. It's heavy. Very. Herniating that sucker off the desk. I was like, damn, this thing is like a solid brick.
I suggested it. We got it from friends. And it's been a great turntable. She had to work on it a little bit to get it to work right.
Well, I had it
back when we got it.
And I put a new belt on it because it's a belt drive. And it's TC can attest to this. I've talked to him about it before. The older turntables, the older belt drive turntables, you literally had to take the belt off the motor and put it down a rung for 45 or up or whatever. You had, if you wanted to change the speed, you lift the cover off the turntable and go in and put the belt on the spindle for the correct speed. And then you put everything back together. So every time I used it for 45s or 33s, I had to do that. And that's a pain in the butt. I mean, it's not a deal breaker. And I put a new belt on it. We put new cartridges on it. We had it cleaned up and adjusted. It's older though, and it's got the dust cover has kind of got scratches on it.
If you've got a regular stereo system, it would work fine.
It needs a preamp, yeah.
Yeah.
And I that's not a problem either. I have a preamp for it, but it needs an external preamp, and it needs basically an amplifier. You run it if you have a preamp, you can probably run it through computer speakers or whatever if you wanted to, but it doesn't have Bluetooth, so you wouldn't be able to like run it through headphones or whatever, or run it through a speaker. There you go.
The thing I don't like about the new turntable you bought is it doesn't automatically return after the record is done.
And that's okay. That's one of the things it doesn't do. And I was aware of that when I bought it. But hey, $118. And his coworkers being needy. It's okay, buddy. We're good with that.
Are you home? Are you working from home today, Patrick? Or are you actually at work? Or is it one of the cats? Is Rainbow being needy?
It's a coworker. It's a coworker.
I just thought of that. It could be Rainbow. Can you link that other show you do with Johnny and post your schedule in the thingy under the video?
Huh. The other show we do with Johnny. You're talking about the Wednesday Hump Day auction? That's the Johnny one. If you're talking about the one we do with TC, the Music Mojo one, that's on TKR Video Central, and you could probably find it there. I would like you to go subscribe to him. Jennifer might be.
Jennifer, if you're still here, can you post Hump Day auction?
Dude, it doesn't bother me. Mary doesn't like the audio.
I know.
Audio return.
He's
poking the bear.
He's poking.
The realistic we have does that, and that's why she's down here doing records for me.
Because it's just a thing, Michael. I do a lot of work when I work on records. Because I started listening to B-sides.
I will try to get some linkage up there. If Jennifer's here, she might post it for us. And if not, I'll get it pulled up for you.
Oh, so the coworker is one of the cats.
Aw. Oh, sweet. He's pushing his schedule around to see us and be with us.
Thank you, TC, for your support.
It's also, it's not though. Not for me upstairs anyway.
Listen, you saw how I function down here when I'm doing records. All right. And because I'm trying desperately I'm trying to be proactive. So there's a lot of catch up here. I am trying to listen to both sides. If the 45 is worth money, I want to listen to both sides because I have to put that in Discogs, because I'm cross-listing, because I need a bigger audience. We want to sell records. So I have to do that. And I'm now, that we are doing Christmas music.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to add 3 45s of Christmas music, holiday music, into every show. Then that's got to get listened to. So, and we need stuff for the pylon. So I'm basically doing 3 separate sections of 45s.
Mm-hmm.
And
she's multitasking.
I'm using screens, and I got different websites up. And
yes, you can go to the show tonight on Whatnot and see what's up for auction. As far as the pylon goes, it says Mary was pushing for 2 pylons, and we may do that with just one being holiday, right? But we're not there yet because we're not close enough. So there's that. Let's see what else you say here. Sorry. Barry Manilow down. What? Barry Manilow down the summer. The disco. There might be some in there. I'm still looking for the Barry. I haven't found any yet. You gotta understand, we go through these boxes, and it is what you get when you come to a box of stuff.
Actually,
but wait, Mary may have a thing going on.
Let me show you.
Not all the cast coworkers in the office just feel like they need to talk to me excessively.
I know I got that Post-it. Okay.
Pulling out a box of rock and pop, it looks like. But that's what the box says.
This is actually a comic book box. But I think that person who owned these used whatever, but at least this
is a comic box. Yeah, definitely.
At least they use very sturdy record boxes than comic boxes.
Yeah.
So this one's taller than what we usually get, but
it's a comic.
And but that's how many 45s are in a box, which is what you'd say almost 100.
Johnny's niche is ties. That's cool. We bought a bulk lot of, if you go to our channel, there's a video of us unloading and actually loading up a U-Haul and a back of our car full of these boxes. We picked them up at a auction about an hour away from us. Back in 2023. So we've had them a while.
I think that's when it was.
That's
2 photos on Facebook.
Uh-oh, Larry. What'd you do?
Did not get them, Larry.
Facebook?
It hasn't come through yet.
Did you send it to 2 Hip Chicks or to one of us in particular? I don't know. All right, looking for that. Here, you can look on my phone too if you want. So yeah, something just pop up. Sometimes it takes a while. Nope.
It hasn't come through yet.
Nope. Not on mine. Didn't come through yet. We're in a slow time zone, I guess. Hey, Rachel, welcome in, sweetie.
Rachel!
Quick pop in.
Oh, she's working.
Yeah, it happens. Sorry about that.
Oh, thank you, Johnny. That is all Dawn, for the most part. Packing records.
Oh, thank you.
He likes how you pack them.
I want to make them protected. I want to protect them. Totally. Tune Hip Chicks. There you go, Larry.
She is better at packing the 45s than I am. Now, if we sell one on Discogs, I know where the cardboard envelopes are.
The cardboard envelopes.
To do the 45.
Strategically placed where we have all our other packing supplies. But yes, indeed. Trying to see if anything's come up.
Yeah, Brenda. No. Actually, yeah, because we were going back to Johnny's thing about where we get our 45s. At first, the place we go to, that's like 45 minutes, unless there's construction. Not an hour. So they would have lots of craptastic 45s,
Mm-hmm.
meaning it was a lot of 45s
With no
sleeves usually, especially no picture sleeves, no
exposed,
plastic,
extremely exposed to the
and
elements.
thrown in a box or boxes, because it would be like a pallet, and it would just be the whole pallet would be full of boxes and shit, and it'd be all these
Stuff.
45s
Stuff.
So when the stray cat was hanging out with us, that's a separate video. We were going through our craptastic records because we hadn't done that yet.
That's
and I think we did that.
Cat's helping.
That we did that after we bought all the records. Hey, Angela.
Hey, Angela.
Oh, thank you. We do like the minion in there.
The minion, the minion, the minion. The backpack minion, yeah.
Okay, Johnny.
We do
before you go and purchase a vintage, because that's pretty much what you're going to find on eBay and stuff, a vintage record holder for 45s, the cardboard or a metal one, they can get pricey.
Yeah, they can.
What we do...
Show them the box, dear. I have these upstairs and I use them up there. See
it's
that?
A photo box.
So yeah, the photo part.
Yeah, we don't care about that.
You
part.
can get these at any crafty place.
Michael's, Joann's carry them, and usually if you watch their advertisements or their ads, online ads and stuff, sometimes they have them, like Joann will have one, buy one get one free, or buy one get one half off.
Now you can't put the covers on them, but you can put the covers underneath as a tray, and then it just holds records.
So the cover
is how I hold my records upstairs.
Yeah, so
my personal collection. Multiple boxes.
Multiple boxes.
A lot of these.
So the cover acts as an extra support because these get heavy after a while. So
oh, Ethel's talking about, she remembers the cat's name.
Great.
Great.
So the 45s we bought in the big lot, which was like 4 pallets stacked. They were record boxes.
Oh, thank you, TC. He found it.
They were stacked about 4 high
on the pallets. 4 or 5 high, actually.
Yeah, there was like 2 dozen on each pallet or something. It was a lot of boxes. It was a lot of freaking boxes. Yeah. And they all came like this. Plastic sleeve, either the original, because like this one is an old sleeve. It's yellowed around the edges.
They may have had like this one. These are just sleeves. Those are company sleeves, and they come in different conditions and for different companies. But they might have had those on them, but they might usually only had white paper sleeves. The guy who had them, he was just cataloging and going. He was trying to be a completist, so he put even cracked stuff in there, which is crazy.
Yeah, and some of these sleeves don't match what they wrote on them.
There's the one with gray, I believe. Stray cat inspection video.
Hey, Olivia Newton-John.
The cat. Oh, hey.
Something better to do. God, look how young she is.
She's a little young.
She looks happy here.
Not so happy here.
Yeah,
so mixed up. Yeah,
they did. Whoever owned this collection did really good because they put picture sleeves that they didn't have records for.
Plastic.
Most of them are in plastic, so they're preserved to some degree without degrading any more than they already have.
TC's right. That's a good choice too. If you don't want to go the cheap method and you want to go really nice storage, they've got some nice storage there as well.
And if you need plastic sleeves, Johnny, let us know. We can work you a deal.
I know picture sleeves are cool. I love them. Not everybody. You can't find them all the time, but when you find them, grab them.
We have tons of picture sleeves.
Not necessarily with records.
Not with records. And we also have a lot of generic company sleeves. A lot. So the hard part is when we're grading records is trying to match up the proper generic sleeve with the record, which we are not very good at. I mean, you might do it, but I don't even think about it when I'm grading records. But the sleeves, just like the labels, sometimes change throughout the decades for a major record label. So did the generic company sleeves. So Do you have a list of picture sleeves? You could sell those on their own in some cases. Yeah, if I had time.
We don't have a list. Not yet.
I don't have a list. I have them in photo boxes.
I am waiting for that day when I have nothing better to do. But yeah, you're right. They do sell. And they sell pretty.
We take them to the record show when we go.
Sell them at the record show.
Yeah,
for like a buck a piece, right?
Yeah, something like that. Depending on
who they were or whatever. But most of the time it was a buck a piece.
Yeah.
So yeah. And they do sell. But yeah. So yeah, turntable wise, I can, without looking at the video, I can recommend the one I picked up, the one we talked about that I was going to pick up on Amazon, the one by one or one by one. If you don't care if it automatically returns, obviously that's a deal breaker. But
if I was just listening to records casually,
yes,
sitting in the living room and listening to records casually.
I know where Patrick's going with this.
I know. So I saw it. That's why it was holding off. So then maybe it wouldn't be such a deal breaker. But for me, it's one less thing I have to do when I'm cleaning records and looking them up and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it means that when it gets to the end of the record, when it hits the dead wax, which is that
up by the label,
there's
end of the
always, the end of the song, there's nothing in there except an etched number.
Mm-hmm.
When it hits that, the arm comes up and returns back to its resting spot. That's what auto return means. That's all it means. If a turntable doesn't have auto return, you have to do it manually.
And they'll usually say, excuse me, they'll usually say automatic turntable, which means it'll put the needle down for you on the beginning of the record and pull it off at the end of the record and move the arm back. Yeah, there you go. It means it goes back to the rest position for after playing. It doesn't have auto return and it sits at the end until you do it manually. Exactly correct. That is it.
Patrick, I would probably...
IKEA holds about 50 albums, just saying. Oh. Okay.
Nice.
About 50 albums, yes.
It would hold a lot more 45s because 45s are not as big.
That's true. That's so true. That's so true. Movie soundtrack, not my fault. Just yeah, I know.
If we found anything Transformer related in any of these boxes, I would probably just freak out. I would probably be texting you and sending you pictures, Patrick, because I'd be like, "What?"
She'd be like, "Oh my God." Yeah, I mean, if you let the needle roll around or sit there too long, it will ruin the stylus. But I'm usually a little more attentive than that, so it doesn't happen.
Yeah, you're a little bit better at multitasking. I'm doing about 3 different sets of records.
When I'm exactly. When I'm doing the record play upstairs and going through them, I'm cleaning them. I'm entering them in the computer and looking them up, and I'm listening to them. And it's recording
to a video on YouTube also.
No, I'm not. I'm recording. I can't look at a video and record at the same time. I have to have the video recording, and I'm using OBS to record it. It's recording the turntable and the audio, and I'm working, cleaning the next record and getting them in the list, right? Getting them set up and looking them up on Discogs to find out value. So that said, when the record stops, because I'm videotaping it, I'm going to pull that record off and put the next one on as quickly as I can because the camera's still live. Now I edit out those little breaks in between where I'm pulling a record off and putting it on when I upload it, but there you have it.
The camera would be ready. Any excuse to come visit us. Because it'd be about us and not the record, right, Patrick? Wink, wink.
Yeah, nudge, nudge. For sure. Johnny wants all Christmas video. It would be great to play on Christmas Day. I want to do that. Talk to my wife. I want to do it.
I said you should do that in December.
Oh, I see.
I'm saying
mix them in now.
You've got them because you're cleaning them and stuff. So add 1 or 2 just as a surprise holiday song in the middle of all the other 45s you're doing.
But you're assuming, bear with me here, folks. We're going to discuss this. You're assuming that the videos I put up are only looked at the seasonal time that I put them up. But music videos have a tendency of a longer shelf life.
So what?
And somebody will be listening to this in March and go, why in the hell is there Christmas music in there? But hey, maybe not. I don't know. There you go.
What do you
I
guys
I
think?
couldn't find you on my subs list and find the videos I posted. It's all right, sweetie. It's okay. It's okay. All right.
Yeah, but I think.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. There should be a whole one.
I think that's an awesome
Johnny's
idea.
teamed on that. Do it all at once.
I think that
we'll make it happen.
Releasing it on Christmas Day would be,
or a little before. Christmas Day falls on a Wednesday.
Right. So maybe when do you do
that week's one can be Christmas.
Yeah.
Sunday before.
So I'm asking a lot of you. And so is your fan club.
You got
so I'm thinking
Johnny said before too, yes.
You release one to everybody. It's not even members. Just release it.
Well, no, yeah.
Release it on Christmas Day. All right? At like 8 a.m. So people have 2 hours at least of Christmas music.
But what if they want to watch it before that?
I don't care. Release it on Christmas.
So
or
mean.
Christmas Eve.
You're so mean. I've got enough records, Johnny. I could make more than one.
So
there's a lot of Christmas records in that box.
And then still release
Are those all
one on Friday.
Okay. That's the Sunday is a 45 play.
Or whatever freaking day it is. So
show them the box of Christmas records you had pulled from just going to the...
I did.
Was that box? That's this one?
Is...
Cannot Count the Olivia Newton-John. So those are all Christmas records.
So we decided to, in between appointments and canceling appointments and stuff, we went to the storage unit. It was a little chilly and quite breezy, and there were leaves everywhere.
So he knows how your right arm hurts.
No, it's because it just is a shit shoulder.
I love that song.
And I don't sleep on it properly. So yeah, this is all Christmas that we pulled. There was some there already, but I decided to bring them home since we're working on this. So
some of them are just papers, so yeah. But
yeah, some are.
Christmas Eve sounds good, says Patrick. The Holy Mother of Christmas records. I know that's a lot.
And that's not all of them.
I'm back on an island on my. Oh, there you go. That'd be cool.
I know that.
That would be cool.
In the other boxes in the garage, there's more.
Grand Hotel is lovely. You will not be able to drive. Bring a bike or rent a horse carriage. Got to get out of
Mackinac, not Mackinac.
Just Mackinac. Oh.
We have a lot of indigenous sounding names for towns and stuff around Michigan.
Yeah.
Potawatomi. We actually have the Potawatomi tribe here.
We did. I got to get out of storage. Love it because it's organized for listing on eBay, but hate the price. Exactly. Yeah, we're downsizing. We're doing a lot of downsizing this year. We are going through and just hitting the big flush handle on the toilet that is our garage and storage unit. But we are, it's not a toilet. There's a lot of good stuff there, and I'm going through it piece by piece, but we are getting rid of things that I don't have time for or things that aren't selling a lot of. Or older listings. I'm going to flush our eBay store real soon too, just to get rid of the stuff.
Yeah, because we've accumulated.
We're downsizing.
Don't get rid of Monster.
We'll not get rid of Monster. Monster is a keeper.
She would go down fighting.
She's a keeper.
Yeah.
Oh, Johnny wants once a week in December. I will do what I can do. I tell you, I'll do what I can do. Plus, I think I have some Christmas records upstairs too that got graded but didn't get mixed in with the whatnots. Yeah. They're whatnot ready. Basically, so I can put those up there as well. So there, exactly. 2 Hip Chick yard sale, maybe.
Except the garage is full, so we can't really do that. And this time of year is
right now it's not garage sale season.
Not predictable for a yard sale.
No.
Not predictable for a yard sale.
Nope. But in the spring, if we have a chance, we might. It depends on how much room we make between then and now.
We got a lot of work.
If I've got room to stage the garage for a garage sale and we can pull everything out of the basement that we want to get rid of, heckin' yeah. I'm on it, but we'll see. I have an eBay store, so anything older than 60 days goes on sale. I don't have a hoarder nor a storage unit. That's what I tell myself. Yeah, right. I know. It's unprocessed inventory. I get that. I understand that totally.
And Johnny, that's actually a good way of looking at it because it keeps you on track without having too much unprocessed inventory.
That's true. TC's thinking about the Christmas music specials, which is very doable. Very doable.
Oh no, Patrick, we started now. We started last week, actually.
Yeah, we started last week. We're on it, baby. It's in a box. It's not hoarding. Exactly. There you go. Nope, we're doing this now. We're starting now. New Year's resolution.
So around here, Johnny, if you have a garage,
basically, yeah.
Literally in the Midwest, it's a garage sale. And we've had those before. The last one we did really good at because we had Momster stuff, we had our stuff. We like really went nuts and we made some good cash.
Momster stuff is sacred. We don't mess with that.
Oh God, no.
She can downsize if she wants to, but we're not making her. Right?
Yeah. It's all her personal thing until such time as like whatever. But
see, Johnny's thinking like me. Do 2 pylons, 1 regular and 1 Christmas.
Yeah, we talked. She and I had a business meeting because we do those. They last about 5 minutes because we know how to get shit done.
Mm-hmm.
Not that we get it done on time, but we get it done. And especially meetings. If you've ever worked for corporate America,
TPS sheet, yeah.
If you ever worked for corporate America, you know that meetings are the bane of employees' existence. Most of them can be an email.
Most of them can.
And most of them go way too effing long.
Or they could, just be a quick conference call even, but it doesn't have to be.
It can be video chat, whatever.
It doesn't have to be a come into the office
thing.
Sit
in this stuffy little room and pretend that I really want to be there.
Yes. You and yourself have a business meeting. That's when you talk to yourself. Exactly.
So we know how to have a business meeting. In fact, we have them a lot of times right before the show. Like, what do you think about this idea?
Yeah, no. Mom already has some. She has been going through. She's been plotting that downsizing. There's on it to sit at the side of the table. Yes, that table is Momster's table, and Patrick did have the honor, and we were
we have
happy to have anybody.
Really, dude, we just want to get through the end of the year.
2025 Rib Fest.
Talk to Momster.
We'll see what we can do. Let's get through the year, as they say. Not a new date yet.
Yeah, would you actually come though, TC?
You might.
Because weren't you and Kim supposed to go someplace else this year, like for Eurovision or something?
Oh yeah, you did say something.
Yeah,
about
like you were saving up your pennies for that.
He wants to say the day when you make those breads. Hey, yeah, no kidding. It smells wonderful. It's a wonderful smell in the house when you bake, for sure. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do for that this year. We'll come up with something, but give us time. We got to get through Christmas first.
Yeah, and the table that Mom sits at in our little itty bitty dining room is actually from the 50s.
Johnny, Rib Fest was a thing that we had. Momster wanted to make ribs for people, so she said
in 2023 she thought of doing it in the fall,
and
then Michigan in the fall is so flippin' unpredictable that it just and things just didn't work out for it. So we moved it to the summer, and we just had it this past July, right? Was it July, you guys?
Yeah.
Or did we do it in June?
I can't remember now. I got to look at the thing. Right now I have Cooper's barbecue for lunch. Hey.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we had food and people showed up and hung out.
Mom,
it was a lot of fun.
Mom cooked the ribs in a crock pot. And then we had way too much food. And Nomini G, Patrick, and Veronica Mitzi showed up. Our friend Laura, who's local, was here. Who am I missing? Is that it?
I think that's it.
I think that was it. It was a very small group.
But it was fun. I ate till I hurt. Yeah, no kidding. And then ate some more. It was a lot of food, man.
Hey, Johnny K.
Cajun Roots Resellers in the house. Hey, buddy. Welcome. Welcome. Yep. And the Camry, of course. Yes. I had a business meeting last night. Asked myself, do you want to do this? No. Yeah. You could fire yourself, I suppose, if you had to, but I know. It was great. Yes, it was.
Yeah, and it was us and Momster, because Momster cooked, obviously.
Yep.
And I think Laura made desserts or something. So,
Johnny just got back from getting his mani.
oh, a little self-care there,
Manicure,
dude.
yep.
Nice.
Good on you, buddy. Good on you.
Hey, Mr. Landshark. Yeah, this is my manicure.
Land shark picker in the house.
How about hosting it at Greg's place next year? Half the distance from me.
How about Greg saying yes or no to that? I think that's kind of on Greg. That would be fun. Greg, you want to host? No pressure.
Not that Greg lives near an airport.
No. Well, we'd be driving distance. I think it'd be driving distance for everybody.
Hey, Wildflower.
I know, Jennifer. It's okay, though. What's Craig up to? He made it? Is that what the deal is? Wildflower's here as well? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
What does Robert think about you getting a mani? I
Shouldn't
don't think
care.
Robert cares.
I don't think Robert would care. Jenny's asking, how are the eBay sales at Q4 moving stuff? Mine is a bit better, but not what I want it to be. Yeah, I haven't been really putting my time commitment into eBay lately, so I'm kind of straggling in sales as well. I am finding stuff. So this week I have 2 bags of stuff that I brought down from the base, or brought down to the basement from the garage, and we will be going through them.
Yeah, she spent a lot of time and some backaches going through garage stuff. Yeah. Because as certain people in this group can attest, we have a lot of shit.
We have a lot of shit. I have a car, a boot full of stuff going to auction that I'll take today to our local auction house to get that out of here. And it's part of I shot some video of me going through 4 different cassette decks.
We had one decks. Big, huge metal shelf that was pretty much filled with electronics. At one point, I had organized a garage and I put all her electronics, because they were all over the place, and my stuff is all over the place. So I had organized them on the shelf, and it was a lot.
So I went through the project shelf.
I am very proud of you, by the way.
Thank you. Oh, I still got more.
I know how hard it is.
I still got more.
Greg has a room. Plus, don't you have like a fast food DQ or something right next door? Dude, we can have dessert right there.
Just walk out his back door. Get ice cream. I love it.
Yeah, Craig, a manicure. That's what a mani-pedi is. A mani is your fingers, and a pedi is your toenails.
Yeah, Johnny, Cajun Johnny does all platforms. He does, I think you do Posh, right, Johnny? And you do eBay, some other stuff. He's got some antique booths, I know for sure. I don't know. Are you still doing Whatnot, though? I can't remember. I say let's do it. Dang it.
Yeah, but you need to check with your mom.
Don't talk about that. Gotta make the video yet.
I know. You need to talk to your mom first, because like, would she be copacetic about having all these people
eBay,
suddenly
Etsy,
show up?
Poshmark. That was it. Etsy. That's one I forgot. Nice. Yeah. And we don't do Etsy or Posh.
I don't do Etsy anymore.
Not anymore. You used to, but not anymore.
We have a website.
And we have a website. Now I forgot about that one. The house full of stuff in the garage. Ah, yeah.
Oh, you've got your own. Yeah, dude.
You got your own stuff going there, buddy.
Yeah.
Your own sourcing for many, many months, probably.
He has not done a Whatnot for a while, and I have not done a Posh Live in a while either.
Time. It's all about finding the time to do it, truthfully.
And Johnny's been listening 12 to 15 items daily. Holy crap.
That's because he's the man. I am not.
I listen to a lot of 45s. Does that count for anything?
It counts for a lot, yes.
And to take, because she's so busy, I have I figured out that you can do drafts on Whatnot.
So that helps, because she'll put the information in, I pull up the draft, and I take it over to a show. Or I assign it to a show, which is what I did with some of these. So
because... And I just started doing it this month because we decided to try to sell holiday music, because 'tis the season.
So Johnny's doing 5 to 7. That's not bad. It's all about, you know,
No, that's good.
pricing and such. Yes. Mother does what I say. Oh, here we go. Who's the boss of the family?
So
Mom
the next
or
time I see
Mom or
Joyce,
Greg?
I can say that to her, Greg.
Your son said you do what
I'd
she's.
so throw you under the bus.
That's a bus thrower for sure. That's a bus throw. Damn.
Because I like your mom. I love you too, but yeah.
That's a bus throw right there.
Yeah.
Run a few errands. Sorry. I have to run a few errands for work today. Hoping you'll be. Yeah, that's okay. No worries.
Oh, and you should, because it's been mentioned a couple times.
Oh
you know,
my God. I keep forgetting. Don't forget. Here we go. Boom. There you go. There you go. Sorry. Forget sometimes. We get talking. What can I say? Let's see. Johnny would get up at 3 in the. Yeah, he's you too at 3 a.m.
Yeah, and he just said he gets up at like 1 or 2 a.m. every morning.
Ay.
I couldn't function.
No. But that's the way he works. But he's in bed like at dark early.
You're a vampire, dude.
Yeah.
I love you, but you're like
He's not a vampire.
Hey, live style rewind. Good to see you.
Hey, Chica, how's it going? Welcome back. Johnny, I tried. I need to get
G's
mom in here watching
on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah, sure.
She
get him
is
in
a
trouble.
lovely woman. Yeah, he's been better on 6 to 7. So Johnny, Cajun Johnny, when you do like a glams, like when we do Pride thing,
the late night,
and
he's taking a nap, I would
past your bedtime,
way past,
doing the auction for a half hour, 45 minutes. Like, does that mess up your sleep schedule? Or are you still like you go to bed at 9 your time and still get up at 1 or 2?
Inquiring minds.
Because you get to a certain age and you like your body just gets up. It's like,
I know it gets dark here so early too. Like Johnny says it gets dark at 4:30. Yeah, and it's dark early where Cajun is as well. Johnny, take naps during the day. Nope, not doing it. He just powers through it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of how dark it gets early, but
I'm ignoring it.
Yeah.
Seriously, I'm ignoring it.
Oh yeah, you have to.
That's what I thought.
Get a happy life.
That's what I thought, Greg, is that you've tried to involve her on like our shows, and she's like,
well, hi back to her, even though she's not popping on.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Tell her, send our love to her, will you please? Because in hugs and stuff, you have to go give your mom a hug for us.
He says you only get the 30-minute time slot, and normally around 7:30, so it's not too bad, and it doesn't encroach too deeply into his sleep schedule, which is good. That's good. But I understand.
My sleep schedule's been really messed up lately. So
I have a hard time getting to sleep.
Yeah, that too.
And then once I'm asleep, I sleep better in the morning. So like once I'm asleep and I've been asleep for a few hours, I guess, then I get my better sleep. I don't know. Still watching reruns, maybe. Go to bed at midnight, wake up at 5 a.m. every day.
Dude, that's only 5 hours of sleep. How can you function continually?
Do you ever catch up or ever like sleep later? Or geez, oh pizza, that's early. This is way better than reruns. We try. How about every 2 hours, man, problems at nighttime. Oh yeah.
Stuff like that sucks.
You gotta get up and you gotta get up. It does kind of
yeah, because sometimes when you reach a certain age, and I'm talking about older people, you have to get up in the middle of the night to go pee. Basically, you have to use the bathroom. So, to put it in a more proper way.
This exclusive has been messed up ever since the third shift. Yeah,
oh my
third
God.
shift will kill you.
I used to have to swing shifts every month.
That's just the way it is.
It would go 7 to 3, and then the next month it would start 3 to 11. Dang, I can't even remember. And then the next one would be 11 to 7.
Little Debbie.
Hey, little Debbie.
Hello, darling. Welcome. Mom still has a flip phone.
Yeah, we got a friend like that.
Yeah. So, yeah, no kidding. You get a lot done during the day. Damn, your day is very long. Long.
I would be toast.
Mhm.
Seriously, I admire that. I would be toast. I can't even function in the morning.
This is truth.
I drink my
This is
coffee
truth.
slowly, and
This is truth. This is truth. Well, yes, they say, you guys get up. What do you guys do when you get up in the morning? Do you drink like water? Do you drink coffee? Do you drink juice? What do you like? Do you? They say if you hydrate early in the morning,
see now,
like drink water in the morning.
Cajun Johnny, the picture I have in my head is that he freaking jumps out of bed because he's high energy. We've been around him. He's like,
yeah, but maybe he's a slow burn up to that. I don't know. No, probably not. I got a
I'm
feeling
not
you're
saying
right.
this to be mean.
I got a feeling
saying,
you're
like,
right.
He's up and
doing.
He's up and going. So those dogs
angry
are
at
let
her.
out.
Angry at her.
Cat's
Up
fed.
and doing.
He's like, and he gets his coffee. He gets that going first thing.
Greg does coffee.
And then if he drinks coffee, I don't remember if he does or not. And then he's like downstairs and he is working.
Johnny's a tea person. Greg does coffee. Little Debbie does 16 ounce water and then 2 coffees, which is the smart way to do this. You're supposed to drink your water first. You are doing it right, girl. You're supposed to drink your water first because coffee will limit your ability to retain water.
See,
because it's a diuretic.
TC's not getting a shit ton of sleep either.
You're supposed to sleep around 12:30 and get up at 6 or 7. You're not getting a ton of sleep either.
Used to drink Mountain Dew as soon as I woke up, but I have to cut off soda and caffeine 2 months ago. It's just Kool-Aid now. So you're like a little sugar addict? Is that what you're saying?
Well, maybe he doesn't put much sugar in it. Mountain Dew will kill you.
Usually make a smoothie from frozen fruit and plain Greek yogurt, maybe some juice or plant milk in there. Coffee hurts your stomach too much. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. I've noticed that I can't drink. I like to have a decaf at night, and my tummy don't like it anymore.
I can't even freaking do that anymore because then it doesn't set right. I would have to eat Tums.
My tummy doesn't like it.
Decaf?
Exactly. Any coffee at night. I can do it in the morning and during the day.
But you've been drinking decaf at night.
That's the problem. That's part of my problem. I can't do it anymore.
You can't drink a decaf anymore.
Not unless I really want to hurt myself.
Girl,
my tummy don't like it.
Then don't bitch to me anymore.
I'm not gonna. I do soda, not coffee. Can't stand coffee. I know, but I like me some coffee.
I
like a little dessert coffee, as they say, but nope, ain't happening.
No, she drinks iced tea.
Oh yeah,
that's not a problem. It's the caffeine. We hit that certain age. I started drinking coffee when I was 13. I was allowed to sit at the grown-up table after church on Sundays, and one of your initiation rites
warm tea
is sitting at the adult table.
Yeah, I know.
After church, right?
At
grandma's.
It's a
grandpa
southern.
And grandma's.
It's a southern.
It's not a southern thing for us. It was Midwest. So I started drinking coffee at 13 with cream and sugar. When I was in my late 20s, early 30s, I think my 30s. Anyway, the police officers would go get me coffee. And
she worked for the police force. She wasn't just in a cell.
Yeah.
Let's just put that out there.
I was a police dispatcher. So in my first job.
When you said later in life when my police officers would get me coffee,
Dean would go get us coffee because there's 2 of us working. And he would go get us coffee. And he would purposely screw it up. Purposely.
So he didn't have to get you coffee anymore.
So I got to the no, that's not acceptable.
I know.
Because I could give you shit calls. Do you not understand that I could give you all the bad calls?
Jennifer's not a fan.
Don't mess up my coffee. So I just started drinking it black at some point because you couldn't mess it up.
Southern sweet tea is very sweet. I will give you that. Yeah, I don't do sweet tea anymore. I can do straight or ordinary iced tea, no problem. Any citrus soda with brominated veggie oil will ruin your kidneys. Yeah, I don't do that. We don't do soda here at all, actually.
Very seldom.
No, rarely do I do a soda.
Maybe like when we go watch a movie.
Chocolate shakes and ginger ale. Hopefully not together. Drinks plural. Okay, that makes sense. I have a home phone. Never knew. Yeah, there you go. Mom doesn't like to have that. Nobody has coffee creamer. I like coffee cream. I like coffee with flavored creamer in it.
She has more flavored creamer than she has coffee.
I do not. It do not. I do not. That's a lie. Don't listen to them. It's not true.
So yeah, all through college, I drank coffee. I like 24/7 for 4 years. I had my own little 4-cupper, and I drank coffee all the time.
Uh-huh. Sweet tea's good, but yeah, it's packed full of sugar. Packed full of sugar.
Yeah, we were drinking sweet tea there for a while, and it just like I don't want to become a diabetic.
Nope.
And as it is now, we drink half calf, half decaf.
Yeah, that's why I mix.
And I can handle 2 cups of that in the morning, and then I'm done. I'll drink dark roast or chicory black.
Yep.
Ooh, you like
That's
it strong.
I like sweet. Oh, I like sweet tea, and on occasion I will get a sweet tea, but not.
Flavored creamer is as bad as soda.
It is, and that's another reason to cut back on it.
Truly, she loves her hazelnut creamer.
I do love my hazelnut creamer.
I keep telling her just buy cream, and she won't do it.
Let me see. Check those calories on those flavored creamers. I love the French vanilla. Yeah. Oh, I know.
But we don't eat a lot of sweets and stuff like that. I realize it doesn't look like it, but we don't.
Yes, we are on food again. Thank you for noticing, TC. Sun tea.
Sometimes you kind of have to do this and go, you know what? I've given up a lot of other stuff. So if she wants flavored creamer in her coffee.
Well, that's probably.
Hey, Jess, the butterfly queen. How are you?
Jess is here. Oh, there she is. Hi, Jess. How you doing? They're way down there on the bottom. I got you now.
Yeah, Momster still drinks coffee before bed. Not directly before bed, but she still drinks it at night. I don't know how.
Will not touch the decaf.
She has her own coffee pot. So.
Yeah, she has a Keurig.
Yeah, she has her own.
Keurig
we have a home with 2 coffee pots in it. Or coffee makers, I should say.
I like doing sun tea. Now you can't really doing sun tea here is not a thing.
You don't really have to put it in the sun. You can just put the tea bags in the jar and call it good. By the way, Google it.
Let's talk about food show. I know. It's food show would be great. We always end up on food. It just happens.
Yeah, but
the beverage edition.
Food, cats, eBay, selling, reselling.
That's who we are.
Music.
Downsizing.
Movies.
Music, for sure.
We jump all over the place.
We do. Never heard of sun tea. You take a jar, you throw a bunch of tea bags in it, you set it out, preferably in the sun, but you don't have to. For about how long? How long do you guys steep your sun tea?
Yeah, because the more you steep, the stronger it will be. Yay, Jess! She doesn't have to watch us in the aftermath because she's off today and she can actually see us today.
Thank you. I'm glad you're here, dear.
I totally go off my diet during the holidays for a treat. I put eggnog in my coffee.
Ooh, that would be good.
I love me some eggnog.
I love me some Bailey's in my coffee, but that's another story.
Or hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Bailey's and hot chocolate.
Yeah, we don't drink much here at all.
No.
Once in a great while.
There's still some Bailey's or Bailey-esque.
I don't know how long that shit lasts on the shelf.
In the fridge, and I don't think there's a lot in there, but.
There you go. Put it out in the morning. There you go. Put it out in the morning and pull it in before dinner time. There you go.
No, do not put sugar in it.
What?
In your tea while it's brewing.
No. You make the tea on its own, and then after you're ready to drink it, you put whatever you want in it.
Yeah, don't put sugar in it.
A cup at a time or a container at a time.
I would not put sugar in it prior or during or after because sugar can go bad.
Yeah, you just put it in the glass you can drink or whatever.
Yeah,
or the
that
cup.
way you can adjust it accordingly.
Yeah, add sugar when you pull it in the house if you want. Yes. Yeah, but I like iced tea. I'm not a big hot tea fan.
Google it. You don't have to put it out in the sun. I think I remember that.
But it wouldn't hurt. All the sun's doing is making the water change. It's kind of stirring it up, basically. You don't have to have it in the sun. Better yet, make sugar syrup for your tea. Hey. Mom says we have a cupboard full of booze and no one drinks now. Mom's thinking of pouring it down the drain.
Don't touch that. Are you flipping kidding me?
About the time you need something for a recipe, you'll be coming back.
No, don't. Do not do that, woman. You and I will have a serious talk if you touch it. She said
otherwise it would be called shade tea. Which is kind of funny. Johnny says, I remember my grandmother making tea, and she had a bottle of Sweet and Low. Oh, Sweet and Low. Yeah. Save the boobs for the next rib fest. Nobody really drank while they were here.
Nobody really drank.
Yeah. No. It's just we're not, we have fun without drinking, I guess, nowadays. Which is not a problem. What are you looking at? Making sun tea. She's looking it up. Oh, it's 1:00.
No, it's not necessary to make iced tea in the sun. Bacteria growth. Sun-warmed water is not hot enough to kill bacteria, and it can breed in the temperature range between 40 degrees Fahrenheit and 140 degrees Fahrenheit. It is known as a time temperature danger zone. A safer alternative is cold brew or refrigerator tea, where tea leaves steep in the fridge for at least 6 hours or overnight.
Okay, so make it you can even make it in the fridge, and you probably should, is what you're saying.
Cold brew tea is often considered to be better tasting than sun tea.
Okay. I've done cold brew tea before. I've also made it I put tea bags in a coffee maker and ran it through, and then
sun tea or cold brew tea are smoother and more complex than iced tea made with boiling water.
It's okay, no, way harder.
If you do make sun tea, you should refrigerate it and drink it within a day or two.
Tell Google to shut up. Hey, it's there for a reason. It's there for a reason.
Yeah, sometimes that stuff from your childhood is not good.
It'll mess with you every single time.
Remember that stuff your parents used to tell you, and then you're get to adulthood, and you're like, they lied to me.
Yeah, I drink hose water too. I
that was all BS.
I drink out of the hose. It didn't kill me. A little weird.
Yeah, so did our generation. We're not really boomers, and we're not Gen X. We're Joneses, I think they call them, or something.
Joneses, keeping up with the Joneses.
So yeah, the whole water out of the hose thing, and
all right, it's 1:00. We gotta go.
I know, we got things to do.
We have to go, kids. All right, poor Johnny. Both ways, uphill,
in the snow.
All right, we will be back. What we're doing, Johnny? We're doing tea. We're doing whatnot tonight.
We're doing
tea and crumpets. We're doing whatnot tonight.
We're gonna brew tea while we do whatnot.
We're doing Johnny's auction tomorrow, Hump Day auction. We're doing what are we doing on Thursday? Estate sale bingo. Thank you.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I know I was trying to get that.
I was reading the chat. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Everybody have a great weekend. We will see
great
you.
Weekend. We're just at Tuesday. It's a brain dead kind of day, I think. Oh, you're gonna have fun this afternoon. I can tell already.
I can tell. True. All right.
We're gonna go.
Everybody have a day. How's that?
Is there a link for Johnny's?
I don't know. I thought
Jennifer, are you still here? Can you drop a link for Johnny's Hump Day auction tomorrow, real quick?
It's a Cajun or New England Cajun Roots reseller is on YouTube. See you next year. Exactly. That's the kind of day I'm having. Jennifer, if you can find Johnny's link to the Hump Day auction, please post it for the other Johnny. Thank you.
And you might want to put it in the description.
From now on, I guess I will.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Johnny L. There is Jennifer Hayes, who is the link queen.
The queen of all links. She is the wrench, baby.
And that is where you need to go for tomorrow afternoon.
Thank you, guys. We will see you on the YouTubes and the whatnots.
Yeah.
How's that?
Love you guys.
See you later, guys. Bye.
Two hip kicks.